Hello everybody and welcome back to Wytchwood, where we were in the middle of following a sooty trail. I shall show you in the journal. We were in the middle of the cat. No, was it the cat? Was it? No, it was the ram. Sorry, the ram's quest. And we were following these ashy footprints to see whether the sheep were responsible for burning down the black sheep's, was it house or shop or something? The wool shop. So yeah, the black sheep's shop. So yeah, ashy footprints can be seen milling about the village square. Where do they lead? We needed more unveiling powder for that, but unfortunately, I'd run out of those little what are they called? Green viney things. Let's get some of those. So what I need to do is remember, if I can, because this is a new recording batch, so I need to remember where the quick point is. Way to the market, cat catcher. Passage down. Right, it's the passage down I want, so we need to go left along the road. That's fine by me. And we need to go back to either the witch's house or to the swamp. And in those areas I should be able to find what I need to make some more unveiling powder. There we are, passage down. Perfect. Back to the decay. I'm actually kind of thinking, let's go to the swamp and get some swampy stuff. Now that's what we need. Lovely. Avoiding the beetle nose guys, although we might need their stuff eventually. I'll come back if we do, because I'm gonna make smoke bombs and it's really annoying. I'll collect a few of these things though. All the plant life. Those are always useful. Mushrooms. Super useful. Frogs and embalming salts. Again, super useful. Come back here, you. Oh, that's a rather elusive, evasive frog. Elusive and evasive. Looks like the drake is back up, so I don't want to be messing with him. Come back here, you. There we are, so that should help. I don't think I'm getting that one then. I think we'll leave that one. Oh, okay, that dude is after me. The stick is after me. No. Nail shell and some clay. Yeah, I just figure while I'm here I may as well grab lots of stuff. Because why not? So we won't run out of these for a while. All the mushrooms, there's newts under those logs, but again, if I need eye of newt or anything that's a little more complicated to grab, then that'll have to come a bit later, I think. So I figure there must be like something beyond that ogre. Like there must be another dude in this swamp that I need to grab. But it's not letting me through yet because it's probably in the final batch of 4. So I imagine that'll be the case for a lot of it. Right, so now we should be able to make the revealing powder we need. So was it I can't remember if it was the market or the village I was in. Oh no. I think it was the village. I think I came out of this one, didn't I? Let's go back to our sooty footprints. How annoying to have run out of that stuff. Run back to our sooty footprints and then we'll get some unveiling powder. I love those mimics, they're so funny. I do need another, like, make some more skeleton keys, but I think I need stuff out of the graveyard for that. Right, I found my sooty footprints again, so I need the unveiling powder. Reveal! Oh, they go this way. A struggle must have occurred here. You find the remnants of a torn burlap sack and some scattered fistfuls of wool. Oh no! But then, was it white wool or black wool? So who was it? Was it the white sheep or the black sheep that were having a fight? Or both? The footprints leading away looked to be moving at great speed, like someone was being chased. This is why I got enough for... Oh, okay. Goes to here. And this is why I got several unveiling powders, because, well, several ingredients for the unveiling powders. I'll make as many as I need, basically. I've got enough for another 4, so hopefully it won't be that many times that I need to use it. A pair of lone footprints duck into this vegetable garden. You notice some more footprints searching in confused directions further afield. The black sheep must have been trying to hide from her pursuers. Maybe she managed to throw them off her trail. Okay. So then they go this way. After following the ashen trail through the back streets, you come to a dead end. Your only company is a stone gargoyle squatting atop a building corner. The one I noticed that had a scarf earlier on, because I'm clever. You stand on your tiptoes to examine the great carved demon closer, noting the lovely knitted scarf billowing around its neck. What a fine garment. I could do with a new one. It's starting to get chilly. I just hope it hasn't got any of that bird poo on it. As you reach up to unwrap the scarf, the gargoyle's eyes swivel in their sockets with a sound like 2 grinding millstones. Well, excuse me. I'm quite fond of this avian excrement. Actually, it adds a touch of authenticity to the whole ensemble, don't you think? Oh, I beg your pardon. I didn't realise I was speaking to a watcher. Ha! A watcher. Why is it that no one ever comes to watch me? I'm handcrafted from the finest block of artisanal granite, so masterfully chiselled that I came to life. Nothing on this earth or beyond has a greater claim to beauty than I, and yet day after day I sit up here and no one gives me so much as a passing glance. Well, I noticed your lovely scarf. Well, maybe if you cleaned up once in a while. Oh, hush. I don't need to take fashion tips from you. And besides, you only looked up at me because of this fabulous scarf, admit it. I was merely following this trail of sooty footprints, but now that you mention it, that scarf has a fine knit to it. You didn't happen to get it from the black sheep, did you? Why, where else would I have gotten something so swanky in this dreary little town? That black sheep is the only other person around here that appreciates good taste. Unlike that ghastly ram, always ringing that gaudy bell of his and poo-pooing everyone else's fun. This world is alive and needs a good splash of colour once in a while. You know where the black sheep is then? Now hold on. How do I know you're not just another agent of banality like the ram? Just look at that skirt. It's so last century. You'll have to prove you're an ally of the fashion scene before I say another word. Now I've had my eyes on some new shoes for ages. Why don't you just snag a pair from the village? No one will notice. Pah, those clogs aren't fit for a horse. No, I've got my heart set on elf shoes. Delicate, dainty, exquisite, and absolutely to die for. Plus, I could do with a nice hat to go with my fetching scarf, and maybe some needle and thread to do some alterations. Well, what are you waiting for? The fashion scene moves too quickly to stand around idle. I need a sewing kit. I should have known I'd need one. I should have just done the smoke bomb when I was in the swamp. Oh well. A gnome hat and elf shoes. So there was an elf like around here. In fact, I see one here. So it needs a shiny lure. So let's have a look. Shiny lure. I think I can make them. Yes, I need fireflies. Well, we'll have to go back for that, aren't we? I can make the wicker work for it. But I'm going to need like quite a bit of wicker work because I'm going to need like 3 lures for 3 shoes. So, yeah. Does that mean I'm going to need like 3 sewing kits? Hang on. Shiny lure. Oh no, shiny stones, wicker work and fireflies. So I'm going to need like 6 fireflies. Okay. And do I have the stuff for a smoke bomb? Kinda. Right, so I think we need to go all the way back to the forest for that. So for now, I'm going to leave it. Because we've got a lot of things that we need to do to chase that about. Let's have a look at what else we got to do at the moment. Oh yes, I still need to try and find how to make one of these hand sticks. And for that I need a crab claw. Know how to get that. But I'm not 100% sure how to get a pickpocket's glove. No. I think what it might be... Oh, hang on. It might be another shiny lure. I just need to get stuff at shiny lures, I think. Because I think there was like a wee pickpocket dude. Ah! I'm sure there was like a sort of a nasty pickpocket dude around here somewhere. I forget where though. Here we are. One of these guys. And they need a shiny lure as well. So that's yet another shiny lure needed. So I need to get lots of the stuff for these shiny lures. They seem to be like something I need loads of. So we need to get lots of stuff for wicker work. I mean, I got a lot of the... Well, I say I got a lot of them, but we need a lot of sticks. Okay. So what else? What else can I do right now other than get loads of shiny lures? So for the cat, we need the shiny lure. For the distressed child at the docks, needed a shell. I remember that. And I didn't know how to make a shell or get a shell. I have not returned to the chandler in the candle shop, apparently. Or visited the hanging tree in the graveyard. So I could go to the graveyard. I could try and find a shell. Yeah, actually, let's go to the graveyard then. I think that's where it's sending us now, pretty much, so... Oh, it's just around the corner. Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's check out the graveyard, and then after that I can go and start, like, really digging into the more fiddly parts of the quests. Okay, so here we are, the graveyard. Gravekeeper, sorry ma'am, but I must warn you, the graveyard's not safe right now. If you've got flowers, I can go lay them at a grave if you want. Bleh. When I croak, nobody better bring me posies. What's the matter? Something's got the spirits of this place riled up in a real bad way. All restless and cranky they is. There's horrible howling coming from the mansion up the road. A scream that'd chill the bumps right off of your goose. Mansion up the road. Interesting. Very interesting. Every time I gather up my wits to go take a look-see, my knees turn to jelly as soon as I set foot on the path. Mark my words, that creepy old place is haunted by something more than just a sleepless spirit. Pah, ghost stories are for children. When you get to be my age, it takes something special to put the fright in you. Well, if you're so sure about that, could you go up there and tell me what you see? Maybe it has something to do with what's got all these ghosts so agitated. See, remember down the well there was that place we couldn't get to? I wonder if that's like some bit under the mansion or something. Interesting, because I'm almost certain that this connects onto the forest somehow. Okay, so we've got things that we can dig up with a trowel. A bone, clay, and mandrake root. Okay. A black rose. I'm pretty much digging up graves right now. I'm going to pretend that that's not a thing. The rat there. Are the rats snap traps? Oh, they are, yeah. Oh, look, there's a hand. How blinking awesome. But it's unknown and it's dangerous, so... a water source. Always good. Just gonna dig up all of this. Never have too much clay. crypt there. Okay, so this is the hangman's tree. Hanged ghost. The crooked fellow peers down at you, as if you're someone else coming to make fun of his eternal predicament. You spot a piece of paper floating inside his translucent body. What you got there? Don't you suppose I can convince you to cough up that paper, can I? Spirit salts. Oh, right, of course. We can make those, because I've been picking up the salt we need. Right, spirit salts. Spritz. You sprinkle the exorcising salts onto the ghost. He sputters and sneezes up the paper suspended inside his head before going back to swinging as if nothing had happened. Looks like a page of someone's diary. My best plan yet. These grave bugs will make the baker's buns taste like embalmed eclairs. I'll just dump the dirt out of this stupid urn to carry them. This should be proof enough to convince the baker who the real culprit was. Okay, that's another cat's confession. Who are you? Exorcism charm, antlered ghost. Haunted, now haunting. The creepy antlers seem to be an optical illusion. The spirit must be exorcised. Right, I'm guessing this is the fast travel. Macabre's shrine, where one might expect the door to a mausoleum. Here instead stands a shrine, adorned heavily with skulls, perhaps to deter a closer inspection. But their arrangement does not serve the dead, nor their memory, instead being placed to mask a path beyond. Your knowing fingers reduce it to dust with a tap. To the space between worlds. Lovely. Rah. Spooky, spooky. Go in there, into the crypt. I can indeed. Explore the haunted house north of the graveyard. Have a look at the map quickly. Few come here, fewer leave. But then there's also, we can go up to the north, I think. So let's maybe do that before we go in the crypt. I don't know. Actually, no. Let's go in the crypt. Come on, let's stop being scared of the crypt. If I can get out, please. That would be great. Let's go have a look-see. What's in there, then? Up into the graveyard. Okay. I bet you this connects onto the well, but I could be wrong. Oh gosh, there's a massive spider down here. Arachnocide. Extremely harmful to spiders and everything else really, but the spiders in particular. Useful against crypt crawlers. Okay. We'll just stay away from you then. Okay, so nothing there. Just you. Just running away from all the spiders. Oh, look, a chest with apothecary humours and a totemic moondrop. Well, that seems interesting. That pretty much was all that was down here as well, so that's got to have been important, right? I love it. It's like you know the ghost train at the fun fair. That's what they sound like. Okay, well let's see if we can check out the mansion. Maybe getting those things out of that chest will be useful. I have no idea. I might need to get things off the spiders as well. Let's have a look at these guys. So the ghastly heads will be able to be gotten with some salts. That's fine. Oh, one of the sheeples is up here. Interesting. Have you heard the word of the ram? I thought the word was the bird. Not the ram. Okay. And yet again locked. Am I supposed to... Oh, that's the church. Okay, so that's not the haunted house. That is the church. So, where's the haunted house then? This one? Oh, a snap trap. Nice. It doesn't look very haunted to me. To an eerie mansion. Oh, okay. We've got to go all the way around. That's fine though. We've got some good stuff. There's some good collecting. Path to the mansion. Right. So is this where the rat lives? A heavy door. Ghostly grasps. Okay, we don't want to go near them, probably. As you walk through the dilapidated estate, the temperature drops drastically. The floorboards and walls groan angrily as if the whole building is upset at your invasion. A gust of wind suddenly rushes up the staircase as though the house itself was drawing breath, and an ear-splitting scream stirs dust from the rafters and makes your knees weak. Ah, that's definitely the melodious voice of a banshee, or I'm a chicken's aunt. You take a step forward, but ghostly, skeletal hands rise up through the creaking floorboards. They reach out grasping, and you feel your spirit fade at their frigid touch. You're all lucky I misplaced my spectre sickle, or I cut you down like weeds. Guess I should report back to the gravekeeper anyway. Alright, return to the gravekeeper, I guess. Maybe you'll give me a recipe for a spectre sickle. And then I can reap the arms like they were grass. Gravekeeper! Where? Oh, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. You're back! It's a demon from the underworld, isn't it? Oh, or maybe a lich. Come to summon up an army of darkness. Relax, it's just your run-of-the-mill Banshee. Banshee! I knew it! No wonder the dead have been so angry lately. How are they supposed to get any rest with all this racket? But a spirit only becomes a Banshee when it's been terribly wronged. Who used to live in that house? I don't rightly know. It's been abandoned since before my time, although it was pretty creepy though. I've somehow forgotten to do his voice. This place was so haunted that I couldn't even get in for a better look. A good exorcism ought to clean it right up. This sort of stuff happen often? Har har, why just last year I had to deal with a ghoul that wouldn't stop breaking into the crypts. Darn fellow was trying to find his long-lost love or something. The old man turns to rummage through his cluttered shack, looking for something. Anyways, eventually I had to call in the Grey Squad exterminators. They got that nasty ghoul rounded up before he befouled too many tombs, but they left behind this. Where did I get to? Aha, they gave me this, to ward off any angry spirits that might be left over. He holds up a rusty-looking lantern. A ghost lamp? I thought those things got recalled because of all those possessions. Huh? I never heard nothing about that. Now, this thing ain't powerful enough for banshees, but it should keep the lesser spirits away. He gives the lamp a shake, but only a puff of purple smoke rises off the wick. Ah, geez, looks like I forgot to keep it fueled up. I'd go and get the gas myself, but with a graveyard in this state... He shrugs feebly at you. You're hopeless. What does the ghost lamp need for fuel? He squints at the fading label on the back of the lantern. Let's see. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, this is going to take ages. Because the crypt crawlers need, like, arachnid stuff. And then you'll get the silk off them. Ghostly ectoplasm I'm going to need to get the antler dudes with a... exorcism or whatever it is, and then I haven't even seen the bats, so that's great. Yeah. So yeah, that's a difficult one then. So if I look at my journal, the rat, we need to get bat wings, ghostly ectoplasm, and crypt crawler silk. I need to work out how to get shells, but I've no idea how. Or we go and get the stuff for the shiny lure. Oh, I could just go and quickly hand in the The bits of the cat's quest, actually. That would work. And then we're on to the bits that are more difficult to crack. Alright, let's have a quick look. Where is all the houses I need? Ah, that's the wool shop. Forest. Way to the market. To the docks. Alright, so they must be in the market then. Alright, let's go to the market. Hand those in, and then we're off to the forest again. So we can get the things for the shiny lures. Basically everything is all about shiny lures right now. Rather irritatingly. So I shall have to remind myself what I need to do for that. Alright, so which ones was it? Was it the baker that I had? Yeah, actually, I think we do need to go back to the baker. I think that was the hanging tree. Well, have you got any evidence yet? I've got the cat's confession. The baker's brow arches in anger as he reads the cat's confession. That unrefined little urchin, how dare she tamper with my buns like that? You'll forgive the blacksmith then? Huh? Well, sure. Doesn't look like he was involved in this at all. Splendid. If you three can get along long enough, we can bring the real culprit to justice. Okay, so we've done that. Chandler's right down to the south, okay. And then it's just the blacksmith. I think that requires even more shiny lures. I need to get a glove off them, and then I can make the stick thing, and then I can reach down. I've lost it. Where's it gone? There's a stinking rat's nest. Where's it gone, she says. There's like literally a shop full of candles outside it. It's like, Sheila was the ones with all the candles outside. Get some evidence or get out. Cat's confession. The Chandler's cheeks flush a bright red, stomping and shouting at the cat's confession. Why, that yowling pest. That's my whole livelihood she's meddling with. You agree the baker's innocent then? Him? Pah. Looks like he didn't have a hand in this horrible crime. Though his bread's still stale, if you ask me. As long as you three put a stop to this ruckus, maybe we can put an end to this grudge after all. I'll keep my eyes peeled for that darned cat. She won't show her nose around here again, that's for sure. Right, so that's those all handed in. So now when I'm looking at the cat's bit, we've handed it all in. The only thing we need to do now is to pluck the clue from the village gallows using that. So the ram... In fact, let's have a look at the fish. Something fishy is just below the surface of the docks. Maybe I need to go and speak to the fish, the actual fish. Not sure. But yeah, we'll do the shiny lures first, and then I'll go back to the fish's stuff. And then we'll try and do all of that big list of stuff that we need for the rats. Oh man, that looks onerous. Okay. So I need to make my way back to the bit in the middle. It's down here. So we need to fast travel. I think we need to go back to the forest, actually. So I need 4 shiny lures, okay? So to get that, I need to get 4 shiny lures. I have enough stones. I'm going to need 8 fireflies. I'm going to need Have enough of those. But I need like another 6 twigs. So like 8 fireflies and 6 twigs. Okay, that's fine. So we'll go back to the forest and we'll just run around picking up sticks and pick some fireflies. So the fireflies are like down here with the frogs. So they'd be the thing to get first if possible. Just down here. There should be a bunch of them. But we may need to come down here a few times. Depending on how many fireflies are required. I think that's 5 of them. We've got a fairy as well. Why not? May as well clear the area out if I'm going to go there, you know. There we go. Got ya. I think I was right clicking when I needed to left click there. But yeah, we'll look around for sticks. Not finding many, unfortunately. But again, I may as well pick things up as I go. There's one. It makes sense. There might be a few around the loggers camp, actually. Possibly these will have sticks. Yes, they do. Cool. It's been so long since I've been around this area that I've forgotten. But I might need to find out where else has fireflies, depending on how quickly they respawn. Another couple of sticks. So I needed to have like 8 sticks, didn't I? I had worked out. I've got 7. I need 1 more. Pick up those leaves because they're good for healing potions and the like. Oh, there we are. There's another firefly or 2. There might be some more fireflies down by the fairies on the other side. Can't remember whether it was just fairies there or whether there was fireflies as well. I think there might have been fireflies as well. So we'll go and have a look. I think there's not quite as many as I... Oh, yeah, that's useful. Oh, no sticks. Darn it. And pine nuts, very useful. Like I say, for me, they're horse chestnuts or conkers. That should be the 8th stick if I haven't already picked it up. Ah, yes, there are fireflies around here too. Perfect. I had a feeling there were. And flower petals. And many, many fairies. The imps would be so proud of me, or like, no, sorry, were they imps? There was something, weren't they? Remember? The guys in the tree. I think they might have been imps. Or gnomes. No, they weren't gnomes. Really for arachno, whatever it is. Eye of Newt, surprise, surprise. I do need smoke pellet. And I need the thing for the crab claws, barnacles and those things. So as many sticks as I can get, because I'm going to need even more than that. Oh no. Okay, let's keep gathering sticks. I'm going to need so many of these things. I wonder if I should go down the well and get some clay. How much clay have I got? 15. I'm actually not too bad for clay. For once in my life. It's all about the sticks today, isn't it? Yeah, so this was their tree, remember? Pixies, that's what they were. Getting my fey creatures mixed up. I need like all the sticks in the entire world. Please, thank you. Leave the goblins alone. I actually don't think I've been up here. I'm actually scared of the goblins. Well, that's a few more sticks, which is wonderful. Aha, there's another area up here. Interesting. Ah, goblins. Ah, and dryads. Okay, for now we've done quite well for our sticks and stuff. So, oh, actually, let's grab these. So, let's see, what do we need for these shiny lures? So, I've got enough to make quite a few of these things. So I've got all the fireflies. I said I needed 4, didn't I? Possibly 5, but we'll do 4 for now. Right, so we've got 4 wickerworks, which should be 4 shiny lures. And we'll go and get some elf shoes. Lovely, and we'll also lure one of those pickpockets away and hopefully get his glove, which I can then use to make one of these sticks. I will then also need to make a crab thing. Oh yes, I need 2 more of those for the crab thing. Crab net. Take that down to the docks and get a crab. Alright, I think we're good. Oh, I don't want to go down the well. I'm going to go back to my fast travel point. Gosh, we're almost 40 minutes in again. No! I want to at least get the pickpocket done. Oh man, there's loads of sticks now. Because I reloaded the area, probably. We're going down and up the well. So at least it did something good. Okay, so to the village, marketplace, docks. Go to the market first. And we'll see if we can snag ourselves a pickpocket or 2. There's an elf there. There's a pickpocket as well. So shiny lure. Put that down. See if the elf comes back and if we get his shoe. We do indeed. That's elf number 1. There was a pickpocket around here. I saw him. Talk's useful. Pop down a shiny lure. Hopefully you'll go for that. And we'll be able to steal his glove. Oh nice, we got 2 gloves out of that. Perfect. Okay, so any elves we see around the place. Little dancing elves. We'll just grab their shoes. Did we get 2 shoes? Or did we just get 1 shoe? Elfie shoes. No, just 1 pair of elfie shoes, but we've got 2 gloves. So we do need all of the lures then. Oh, unicorn. Turkey. Oh, yep, there we are. We've got elf number 2. Oh, he danced away. That's so annoying. Can I pick it up? Oh, I can. Nice. Where'd you go? Little elfie shoes. Definitely saw him behind you. Oh, he's a huge pest. I can hear him jingling. Where is he? Annoying the geese. It's like he doesn't want my shiny lure. Give me your shoes. Okay. I don't know why I need 3 pairs of shoes. I'm sure I saw one sort of down the very bottom here. I don't know if I already caught that one. Maybe I did. Maybe I caught that one. I don't know if they'll all be in the market. Maybe there'll be one in the village. No, I can hear him. I can hear him. He's right there. Give me your shoes. Go on, go on, go on. Give me your shoes. That is my 3rd pair of elven shoes. Right, so if I have a quick look at my journal, it is the cat's quest, isn't it? No, it's not. It's the ram's quest, sorry. Collect elf shoes, craft a sewing kit, and collect a gnome hat from the fields. Ah, we'll go to the swamp and the fields. Wow. Okay. Gnome hat from the fields. You look scary with your baseball bat, Mr. Pig. There was the fast travel. It's down here. It was like a flower bed, wasn't it, in the marketplace? Yes, there we go. Right, so we need a gnome hat from the fields. Well, let's have a look at that. I know how to get the sewing kit. It's not actually that hard. It's just a bit annoying. But I'm not really sure. Let's in fact change it because we are doing the ram's quest right now. Let's track that. So it's craft a sewing kit and collect a gnome hat from the field. So I need to find a gnome. I need to work out how to get his hat. So I don't even know if I've seen any gnomes. Apparently there are gnomes in the field. Oh, I know where I saw gnomes. I'm almost certain I saw a gnome just a little bit above the jack-o'-lantern dudes. It was the field just above that. I'm sure there were gnomes in there. Like there's sunflowers and stuff. Yeah, these guys. So, they need a puzzle box. I have just learned how to make a puzzle box. Right. How do I make a puzzle box? I have all the things I need with the exception of a thing from the docks. What's that? Is that just probably a shell, isn't it? Okay, so we can either go to the swamp or to the docks and try and work out how to get shells. I think I'm gonna go to the swamp for now. At least that's a thing I can do, you know? It's always good. I was there like, oh, I've lost the fast travel. I was right next to it. I was about to look at the map and it was actually on my screen. That would have been embarrassing. Okay, so to the swamp. Let's just go and get the needle nose that we need for the sewing kit. I do believe I've got all the stuff I need. I see, I'm still stuck in the kind of mentality that smoke bombs are hard to make, but they're really not anymore. Got a couple of them. And I'll grab a couple of the beetles. Nice hatchet. Boom. Boom. That was 2 in 1. Perfect. We get blood and we get bug ichor and everything like that. It's very, very nice. These guys are useful. I think I need to go over by the old lady for the other 2. I think there might be 3 there. If I really play my cards right, I might be able to grab 3, and then we'll have enough for quite a few sewing kits, which will be quite nice. Oh, look at her reunited with her man. Oh, follow me, 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 follow me. Follow me like this way, this way, this way. Boom, I've got all 3. Just got to be a little bit, like, careful. You can get all 3 of them all at once. And then now I've got like 5 of those needle noses. Enough for 5 sewing kits. Perfect. Alright, so that's the sewing kit basically done. So let's make that. Alright, so now I just need my gnome hat. For that I need my puzzle box. For that I need a shell from the docks. So we've got to work out how to get shells quickly. We're on 48 minutes, so we've got a little bit of time to have a look at that. But not too much time. Just a bit of time. So if we just go straight to the docks. So there's only one place we don't have yet. Which I think will be the mansion. I think there's like a mansion. Or was there another place that I knew about? There's one place that was blocked off to the top of the forest area. There's also the part of the swamp as well. Okay, so she said you could dig them up, but I don't know if you can. Ow! I've got a crab net. My inventory, I know I do. Beautiful, that's my crab claw that I needed. The fisherfolk took all the shells. So if the fisherfolk took all the shells, then maybe that's... Oh, I don't know. Shall I go talk to the fish quickly? Well, I can't do anything else with the ram until I got the gnome hat, and I can't do the gnome hat. So for now, I think we want to track the fish for a sec. Find a way onto the boat at the docks. So the fish is over there. Alright, well let's go and try. What they say. Whoa there, where do you think you're hobbling off to? Me? Why, I've come to visit my son. Yeah, no you ain't. The only family anyone on this tub has is the sea herself. And no one gets aboard unless they pay the toll in seashells first. What a gull-brained swabby like you want with a bunch of dirty shells. Tain't for me, Captain got his own business with them shells, and I ain't the one to question him. So either you bring me your dues or cast off. Bring me seashells, the nice kind too. Ones that sound like the ocean waves. Alright then. 5 of them. The fisher folk must be carrying those shells. Right, okay. So I need to find a fisher folk. This is how we get the shells, I believe. I need to find some fisher folk. What earth are you, like? Ah! Right, so you're a fisher folk, I reckon. So I need to get pluck pockets for you as well. So I need to get... I really hope the pluck pockets aren't I'm going to have to make a lot of shiny lures to get lots of gloves, to make lots of pluck pockets. Okay. Can I make the pluck pockets yet? Did I have all the stuff I needed? I did. Oh, but we're going to need a lot of crab nets for that. Okay. Well, that's the first pluck pocket done. And let's see. Got a shell in return. Whoa, she's picking them back up. The pockets are all empty now. So if I'm quick enough, I can get quite a lot from them. I think I managed to get 4 shells there, unfortunately. I wasn't aware that they would drop quite so many. Yeah, that sucks. So I need another 2. So I'm going to need to make another crab thing to acquire some more of this. It's fine, I can keep making it. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to go back and get some more of the stuff to make the shiny lures. I'm going to need more gloves and everything like that. But for now, we're good. So I'm just going to make a pluck pocket. Oh no, I need a crab. Okay, so just keep digging stuff up until I find one. They usually come out of these things, don't they? Oh, there's one. Okay, I can just avoid this lizard guy. Oh no! That crab lugger better be... Oh yeah, there we are. Okay, so now I can make another pluck pocket. I could have done it with one, it's really irritating, but I'll try and grab as many shells as I can. For the next one I make. And I'll if I'm pickpocketing things off the villagers as well, I'll try and make sure that if they drop more than one, that I'm as quick as I can be. Make the puzzle box now. I only need 1 gnome hat, I think. Right, so let's pluck your pocket. I got like 6 off him. Ha 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 ha. Mwahaha. Okay, so I can give the little girl one. Or is it just that she was telling me, like, I don't know, if she was just telling me how to get onto the boat and I'm not going to actually help her at all. Or whether I can maybe help her. Where is she? Oh, I've gone way too far. But yeah, that only took an extra, like, 5 minutes of figuring out to get the shells, so that was pretty awesome. Oh, hello. No, it's not going to let you help her out. Oh well. I do have the seashells. You hold out your collection of shells for the sailor to inspect. Ah, fine booty. Excuse me? Go on and take them in to the captain. He'll see you're fairly compensated for your services. Board the boat. So the captain is maybe the fish, but we got onto the boat now, which is brilliant. There he is, the fish. Hello. A dapper fish sits beside a hoard of seashells, obsessing over each one like a jeweler. He grabs the nearest one and runs his finned fingers carefully over the shell's spines. Bringing the seashell to his lips, he blows a low trumpeting note. His bulbous eyes light up with hope, as if waiting for something to happen. An uneventful moment passes, and he tosses the disappointing shell aside. Ah, you useless piece of flotsam. He grabs the next shell on the pile. This one. It's got to be this one. Ahem. I'm looking for the captain of this ship. The fish's eyes swivel at you suspiciously. Ugh, are you daft? Can't you see my big hat? I am the captain. You don't look much like the father of that little red-haired girl on the docks. Oh, then you must be talking about my predecessor. Tragic, really. The fish shakes his head and blows sad bubbles from his pipe. He grabs the nearest shell and runs his finned fingers carefully over its spines. What happened? Poor bloke went overboard during a nasty typhoon. We tried to fish him out of the drink, but I'm afraid to say he's with old Davy Jones now. As his trusty first mate, it was my responsibility to take up his mantle. He adjusts his oversized hat with pride. Now, you best have something for me, or else you wouldn't be wasting my time. You mean these seashells? The deckhand outside said you'd pay for them. You rattle the shells in your satchel. The fish tears the shells out of your hands. With such force, you nearly lose your footing. He brings the first shell to his lips and blows on it so hard that the specks of slime go flying everywhere. It makes a pathetic squealing whistle. The fish slumps back down into his fat red chair, tossing aside the shell with sharp disdain. Cursed rubbish, I'll never find it. Find what? If you're looking to pick up a musical instrument, you're sure going about it in a funny way. Never you mind what, just bring me more seashells. He flicks an odd coin-shaped object at your feet. I'll take it. What's this? I just traded you a bunch of shells. It's the currency of the future. If you get in on the ground floor, you'll be richer than the stag prince when I'm in charge of things. So if you want to be set for life, you just bring me some more seashells. I think I'll manage my own investments, thank you. A shame I'll have to break the bad news to the child about her father. Okay, I have a sand dollar, and we need to return to the child on the docks. Oh, shall we break the news to her now or next episode? Let's do it now, quickly. But then that'll be the last thing we do this episode, I think. Hello, child. Did you get inside the boat? Have you seen my dar? I'm afraid to inform you that your father was lost at sea. What? That's impossible. He's the captain, and the captain never abandons his ship. Who told you he was lost? Was it that slimy first mate, the fish? As a matter of fact, it was. Why? Of course, that explains why everyone's collecting seashells. He's trying to find the conch. He's swindling everyone in town, just so they'll help him find a conch shell. It's not just any conch. My dad used to tell a story to all those who'd listen. One night, during a terrible storm, a handsome young sailor fell overboard. As he sank down into the sea, a beautiful mermaid came to his rescue. She brought him back to the shore beneath a lighthouse. It was love at first sight, but alas, they couldn't be together. She had fins and he had feet. But they made a special promise. Whenever he missed her sweet voice, he'd stand under the lighthouse and blow an enchanted conch. No matter where she was, she'd hear the sound and come to see him. That way, they could be together, even if only for a moment. Isn't that romantic? It's just a silly fairy tale, girl. But that gross fish believes it. I bet he thinks he can make the mermaid fall in love with him if he gets the conch. They both got fins, after all. And maybe my dad's still out there. Maybe he got rescued by a mermaid, just like in the story. Oh, please, you have to find the conch before the fish does. It might be the only way to find my dad. If the fish has everyone in town combing the beach for this thing, what makes you think I'll have a better chance? Maybe they're all looking in the wrong place. The sailor in the story lived in a lighthouse, not on the beach. Ah. So we're going to need to find the lighthouse, but that will have to be next episode. So I hope you very much enjoyed this one. I think we made a lot of progress, actually. I was struggling about those shells, and so I'm pretty glad I cracked that one. We've got a whole bunch of stuff to do down at the graveyard. So that's going to be interesting. That might take practically a whole episode just to do all of that. But I think we're getting there definitely quite well with the fish side of things. The cat side of things, I think we will be there very, very soon. I just need to get... Well, I just need one of those grabbers, don't I? So we just need to get another crab. And I'm going to need another shiny lure, and I'm going to need another pickpocket. But we'll be able to do that, and that'll hopefully finish off the cat. And then it's just the ram, I think, after that. And I've forgotten what I even need to do for that. But never mind. We'll look at it all next time. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.